Good evening, everybody. Not quite the return from holiday I was hoping to have, I will tell you that much for free. I had so many plans to be like thriving. And the universe said, no thriving for you. You can have a crunchy cough instead. What am I doing? Turning the music down. How do I do that? We think that's enough, maybe. Also, I have wet hair. Why? I couldn't be bothered drying it, so just bear with me. It's okay. It's all right, everyone. I have been very bad, but I'm okay. I am alive, functioning, thriving. Fine. Do you know what I did today? Are the meds helping at all? I'm not taking antibiotics. It's not bad enough to take antibiotics. Am I the only one who saves taking antibiotics for like I'm just saving. Like, I am that fucking scared of antibiotic resistance that I try and let my immune system do its shit. I try not to be overly liberal with antibiotics. I don't know what you guys are like, but I felt so bad because I come back from a holiday. I was like ready to go. I was like, but my body said no. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. Tiny, thank you for gifting Shivering.
Tiny_Pusilus gifted
That's
3
very
months
kind
of
of
tier
you.
1 to Shivering Pug. They've
Hey,
gifted
Munster. Hi, Louie, by the
1,051
way.
months in the channel.
Hold on, I just wanted to see what Pixel's doing. Oh, that's okay. It's a toy. Just sounded. So you're antibiotic resistant by deciding not to have antibiotics? That's right. That is exactly what I am. I'm anti-antibiotic. That's like, yeah, that's what this the thing. Is it your lungs? Don't muck around with pneumonia. I don't think I'm mucking around with pneumonia because I can still breathe. My cough is a lot. Yeah, I don't think it's pneumonia. I would be surprised if it's pneumonia. And I have been looking after myself. Hi, Vic. But I might put a pair of socks on now that I think about it. Hold. I might just warm them up over the heater first. It sucks. It's never fun to be sick. No, it's not really. Especially after you've had like 3 weeks off. And you kind of have no choice. I've really had to let go. I've really have had to let go.
Confirmed
Miggy,
pure sickness.
80 months? Jesus. Jesus, that's wild. That's wild. Thank you so much. An 80-month streak is pretty slay. That's a bit of a flex, really, when you think about it. How's the new house? Are you on your computer? Are you thriving? Hey, Nomadic. Hey, Flygoo. I don't know, chat. I know I'm not contagious for sure now. Like, this is very much, it's very bacterial. Hello, Oink. It's very bacterial. I'm thoroughly in the honeymoon place. Aw, that's exciting. But also your place is very empty. Why? Is everything not delivered yet? Pixel still playing with the same toy? It's so much bigger. Oh, that's amazing though. That's okay. Who cares that it's empty? That's alright. You can fill it over time. You just bought a $200 cabinet for your plants? Nice. Is Pixel still cough-free? No, she's coughed a couple times.
Apparently, there is a walking pneumonia spike at the moment.
Wait, what's walking pneumonia? Do I have walking pneumonia? 20 months though, Dr. P-Dab. Thank you for your prime. I'm so grateful. Do I have walking pneumonia, chat? I don't think I do, you guys. I don't think I'm well, but I don't think I'm that sick. Or maybe I'm gaslighting myself into telling myself that I'm not that sick. What's walking pneumonia? You sound more like flu. It's definitely in my lungs. Like, I don't have a sore throat or a runny nose, really. Only coughing up shit out of my lungs. That's all. The people need content. I know. I'm the worst. I really have deprived you all so poor. Like, so poor by me. You've had pneumonia. I could not exhale without coughing. Well, I can exhale without coughing. Actually, maybe I take that back. Hold on. I mean, I kind of can. I'm probably dying. I'm thinking minimalist, white and grey with no other colours for my new place. Thoughts? I'm never visiting. That sounds like depression. Your lack of content has made me read so much Hermione. I need help. Maybe you need to, like, step out into other books. Tiny. Maybe you should read Akatar too. I think you should. I don't feel any crackle. I'm not reading fairy porn. Okay, hear me out, Tiny. It's not fairy porn. By book 3, it's like Game of Thrones with fairies. It's good. There's plot. It's 10 out of 10. First book, bit of a slog, but it gives Hunger Games. Second book, probably the closest to Hermione. Third book, it's giving fairy Game of Thrones, and it's so worth it. I'm enjoying it so much. I haven't read it since I got off the plane. I've just been comatose. Like, you know when you're the kind of sick that you can't even read? That's the kind of sick that I've been. I don't want to alarm anyone, but I have been sad and alone and miserable, but it's fine. It's okay. This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
Get well meows. Meow, 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 meow.
Satos, 46 months in a row of meowing at me.
Meow, 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 meow.
I just feel so special. Do you know what I mean?
Meow.
You've given me such a gift.
Meow, 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 meow.
46 months of knowing out there somewhere cat boys are thriving. Not me. Not that I'm a cat boy, but you know, I'm definitely not thriving. But someone out there is thriving. It's just not me. But that's okay. Thank you for the 46 months. Am I okay? I am okay. Yes.
Ven K9 gifted a tier 1 sub to
I
get
believe we
meow.
call that
They
solidarity.
have given 21 gift subs in the channel.
I believe that's what we call solidarity. Well done, Ben. Thank you for the gifted sub. I subbed. You need to refresh, Nom, if you would like to share it. Otherwise it won't come through. Pix, you feeling sick? I can hear it in the voice. J Blue, I have been so sick for a week. When did I get off the plane? Yeah, I've been sick for a week now. And it's really sad because I have to miss a couple of birthdays this weekend. Like, my close friends' birthdays are this weekend and I don't think I'm well enough to go. So, it's a bit sad.
This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
4 years of trying not to get banned on the internet.
Yeah. Here's to the next 4. I know. Tiny, I'm gonna make soup tomorrow too. I'm gonna make chicken and vegetable soup, I think. So, I just don't want to do it myself, but I will. I will do it myself. It's okay, you guys. I don't need advice. I have been looking after myself for how long? I appreciate that you all care enough to want to give me advice. But like, do you think I don't know to take vitamins and drink water and not come? Do you know what I mean? I know I shouldn't take it, like you just assume that I'm stupid, but it feels like you just assume that I'm stupid. Daniel, what have you done? You've started a hype train. Why have you done this? Look what you've done.
Hey,
Hype.
Pix, how was your trip?
In this state, Daniel, but a tier 2. Slay. I'm very grateful. Iris, 29 months. Also, so grateful. How was my trip? It was perfect. It was perfect. It was so good. Hey!
Vic Morrow's Ghost gifted a tier 1 sub to Lungrot. They have given 128 gift subs in the channel.
That's fucked up.
This is a full-blown house
Don't.
deposit, so...
My lungs are still really pretty and
This is a
that's
full-blown
like
house
really...
deposit,
That's so mean.
Have you considered a cheeky demon summoning to battle the sickness?
False. Thank you for your prime. The fuck, Vic? My lungs are beautiful and nice and fine, thank you. Vox, thank you for the 27 months. I am considering a cheeky demon summoning. Had a viral infection. This is feeling pretty bacterial. Considering what I've coughed up, it's giving bacteria rather than viral. But, you know, you never know. I mean, why don't you just try de-manifesting the bacteria? I mean, yeah, I feel like chat, what...
Strawman Mebro gifted a tier 1 sub to Lung Bacteria. They have given 450 gift subs in the channel.
Do you know what happened? Chat, and I'm convinced this is what happened. I just used up all my manifesting in Scotland because my trip really was that perfect, right? Like I just manifested to...
Vic Morrow's Ghost gifted a tier 1 sub to Pretty Lung. They have given 129 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a real 180 from you. But that is the worst username ever. Like, it's obviously just supposed to be pretty young thing, which I'll take. But that is very funny, actually. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I feel like I used up all my manifesting while I was traveling. And yeah, it's just it's just leaving a little to be desired right now. No, I wouldn't say I'm living black. I just I'm here because I care so deeply about all of you. I'm a gift. You're welcome. I'm joking. Please don't forget me. So if you see someone's hurt and in need of a new lung, don't forget
Force_on
me.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Healthy Lungs. They
Or
have given
hear
5
a
gift subs in the
melody
channel.
crying from some baby grand. Don't forget me.
Guys, it's not a cult. You can't just tell everybody it's
When
a cult
you
when they
sing
first come in.
happy
You scare 'em
birthday
off.
to someone
Community,
you
guys.
love,
Community.
or
You
see
said-
diamonds you wish were all free, please
This is a
say
full-blown
that
house
you
deposit,
won't.
so-
I pray that you don't forget me. Anyway, I'm actually here because my voice sounded really good the other night while I was sick. And so I'm just gonna do it again. I don't have pneumonia. I'm actually very healthy and recovering. Tiny, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What are you doing? And how did singing for 3 hours go for your day after? Well, I'm not going to sing for 3 hours today. I'm only going to sing for 2. It's fine. Like, it's just singing. Like, it can't make me any worse, right? Surely. You know? No, not the crochet needle, false.
This is a full-blown house
Contacts.
deposit,
Thank
so-
you for the 34
Best
months,
boys.
by the way. And 10 dogs. 40 months? Thank you so much. Out of curiosity, what do you think about people's expectations of being a full-time
This is a
streamer?
full-blown house deposit, so...
A baby.
Thomas, thank you for the 9 months. A baby. A sick one. I'm not a baby, I'm a grown-up. I'm a full-grown woman thriving. Thank you. I do know that there is New Philosophy Tube and Mooncat. I am fully aware of both those things. But I shan't be watching them until I am better. Everybody knows I am Mooncat #1 stan. So, Thomas, thank you again for the 9 months. Mooncat is just a talented being. Hello, Shrey. You mean everybody knows? Could sound kind of good. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's fine. Are you a pianist? Not a good one. No, not really. I've been trying to teach myself, but no. I played violin. I wish I had played piano more than I played violin, but... False. Mooncat doesn't give you nothing. She gives you a video. A brilliant video. When she gives it to you. I have no idea, J Blue. But to the person who asked, is being a full-time content creator plausible? Not really. No, I can't show you any of my violin skills, but I sing. So if you stick around long enough, I'll sing you a song. Even though I'm sick. I need it for my own mental health. But I don't think, like, you have to be very lucky to be a full-time creator. Can you show us the best way to drown a Barbie? I could. It's just, I am good at what I do, but also I am so mid in the content that I make. I am a good conversationalist, and I have been able to make a living off having conversations with people for a while. But I wouldn't recommend it. Like, I love it. I love some of the things that it has given me, and I purely detest some of the other parts of the job. For example, the being stalked and harassed, and the instability, and the fact when you take like 3 weeks off, you lose 600 subs. Possessions. I couldn't give a fuck about any of my possessions. I care about sentimental things and my dog. That's about it, really. I love that you think that what this job has given me is possessions. Are you kidding? What must you think of me? Oh my god, I actually love being a streamer because I got I got things. Actually. Yeah, I think it's lucky that a lung's sentimental. Hey. Too soon. Like XQC, you have a McLaren sitting in the garage. Imagine. I have a secret McLaren. I do not have a secret McLaren. When you take a week off, you should... Oh, hilarious. All streamers are like Hassan, right? Yes, we're all like Hassan. Could you appreciate a blade of grass? Could you stop asking or saying stupid shit? Like, what is appreciating a blade of grass? Like, I'm sorry, that's like, I'm 14 and this is deep. What? So stupid.
Boy!
Strawman Me Bro gifted a tier 1 sub to Sentimentally Unstable. They have given 451 gift subs in the channel.
I do. I have so many gold chains. I have so much gold. So fair false. I have a new puppy. She's an 8-month-old golden doodle. Any tips? Yeah. Train her so hard. Don't give up. Fight for your life. For the next year and 2 months minimum, train every day, 3 times a day for at least 10 minutes. And if you don't know how, Google it. They communicate different to you. And if you have never had a puppy before, get help. Go to puppy school. Every Saturday morning, go to puppy school. If you want a good dog, you have about a year to work so hard to introduce good habits. but people really fail at looking after
It's a
puppies,
full-blown house
and that's where it all
deposit,
goes
so-
wrong.
OMG, how amazing were all the photos and videos from your holiday? How can a place be so incredibly pretty?
Honestly, please, I had the best time, and taking photos and videos and stuff, it was, it was so, I don't know, it felt like a real creative outlet. It was amazing. I feel so grateful and lucky, and just, I mean, I made some dumb decisions that led to me booking a trip to fucking Scotland, but hey, it all worked out for now, so who cares? But yeah, Weird Beards, take having that puppy as a job for at least the next year. Like, just, yep. And like, if you think you're doing enough, do more. Like, just, yeah, don't be lazy about it. That's all I'm like, especially with golden doodles. Because golden doodles can be, well, they have unpredictable temperaments. See, Muki, and like, you don't want that to happen. Like, if you have a reactive or aggressive dog, it can be really difficult to be social. Like, it can be really difficult to even just walk your dog. So like, start young and work really hard. And don't be afraid of crate training. Like, for real, don't be afraid of crate training. I didn't crate train Pixel, but if I could have my time again, I absolutely would crate train her. I'm not gonna do it now, but crate training is, yeah. I mean, Pixel likes to hump occasionally. She's a little horny gal. But yeah, crate training is really good. I would recommend. She's just a woman. She's just a horny doggy woggy. Ooh. I took Pixel to the park today. We had a really lovely time. But I felt high while I was there. You know when you're the kind of sick and tired where you feel high? So I was walking around the park, and like, the grass underneath my feet felt like particularly spongy, and I'm like, am I having a psychotic break? Like, what is going on here? And then I just didn't know if I was noticing the grass more than I had, because I'd been like horizontal for 3 days. I'm not sure, but I felt like I was going mad. Touching grass, not even once. No, it was delightful. Were you appreciating the blades? No, I was only appreciating one singular blade of grass, actually. I was imagining more than one blade of grass, but I was definitely only truly interested in the one blade of grass. So, hello, Muhit. Welcome. Hello. How you doing? How was your travels? No, you don't have to apologize for asking. It was perfect. I had a perfect trip. It was amazing. I had the best time. I ate so much food. I didn't worry at all. I felt safe the whole time except for once. The only bad experience that I had was I walked by myself out to Dean Village at night. The sun doesn't set until really late because you're so far north. And so I walked out to Dean Village to try and see the northern lights, and I sat down on a bench, and this guy sat next to me and was like, "Are you waiting for your boyfriend?" And I was like, "Oh no." And then I was like, "Oh, that was dumb." And he's like, "Oh, are you here with someone?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to meet some friends. I just wanted to see if I could see the northern lights." And I was obviously lying through my teeth. But then I just stood up and walked away really fast. And then I did some turns down some streets until I was sure I wasn't being followed. And that's the only time where I felt like slightly icky. But even then, it didn't feel bad. I just had to be smart about it, you know? It was just a little sketchy. That was like probably the most sketchy thing that I did other than accidentally book a sex hotel. That was probably also kind of sketchy. And chat, I remembered that I didn't tell you this. Yeah, I did. I accidentally booked a sex hotel, guys. Yeah, I did. It's called House of Gods. It was a TikTok recommendation. Turns out, basically just a sex hotel. Anyway, I have to tell you a story because it's hilarious what I did. So, I'm in Edinburgh. No, it was actually very quiet. It was fine. It was just kind of smelt a little funny, but whatever. Stop it. Tiny.
Tiny_Pusillus gifted a tier 1 sub to House of Gods. They have given 1,057 gift subs in the channel.
For fuck's sake. Anyway. So I'm checking out. I'm checking out of the hotel. And I have one incidental to pay because I got breakfast one morning. And so I'm looking in my wallet for my credit card and I can't find it. It's in one of the like little pockets, but I'm like rifling through my wallet. And I was about to leave on my tour, and I had been told by chat that on the tour I would need to have some cash because in a lot of like the really remote areas of Scotland, they don't take card, they only take cash. And so on the day I'm checking out of the sex hotel, looking for my credit card in my wallet, I am rifling through a pile of cash. And like at the time I'm doing it, I'm not even thinking about it. But then afterwards, I just thought about how that must have looked. Because it must have looked fucking funny. Like, you know, like, they must have been like, huh, well, at least she had a good night, I suppose. It would look like you're good at your job. This is literally, that was the point. I was like, you know what? I feel no shame. Like, why would I feel shame? It was just funny. Like, looking back, I'm like, girl, you're so daft. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. Yes, this was at the sex hotel. Wait, so did you go to a sex hotel or not? Well, I accidentally booked a sex hotel. I didn't book a sex hotel to have sex at the sex hotel. I just booked a hotel thinking it was like an aesthetic boutique hotel. But it turns out the aesthetic boutique of this hotel was an aesthetic boutique hotel that was primarily used for people to, say, reignite their failing relationships or to have a night together. You know? So, yeah, that was one of the stories. Good place to get a castle. Dude, that hotel looks great. Yeah, I know. I booked it thinking I was booking myself like a really cute little treat. Guys, it's a sex like, and it is like it's a nice little treat hotel. But if you're going there, just know that you're going there because, well, look, there was a chat at when I got. Look, I stayed there twice because I'd booked it early, so it was on either end of my tour. And the second time I stayed there, I got an upgrade. And the upgrade room was lovely, but there was also a mirror at the end of the bed, right? So any any misunderstandings that were there the first time, I was like, oh no, maybe it's just a cute little boutique. No, there was a mirror at the end of the bed, okay? No, it's not a brothel. No. No. This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
Eos Mixelhayami
Net
is here after a tired but productive
Eucalyptus.
day at work.
Thank you so much for the 33 months. Explain, what does that mean? It means when people have sex in the bed, they watch themselves in the mirror. Inquiring. I can't believe I have to explain that. Guys, educate yourselves. Yes. Oh my God. What are the, like, how much Jesus have you all consumed? No, I didn't hear anyone. Honestly, it was rather soundproof. I couldn't hear a thing. I was having a great time. Guys, I don't think having sex where a mirror is available is actually that kinky. Those hotels have hidden cameras, you know? I mean, if they do have hidden cameras, do you know what footage they got of me? Sleeping, reading in bed, packing my suitcase. I didn't get anything of use. Like I give a shit. Also, like, there's enough embarrassing content of me on the internet. Like, it's okay. Yeah, look at how she turns that page. Guys, also, every time I think about this, right? Like, there's probably like 5 naked photos of me out there. And every time I think about one being leaked, I'm like, wow, that'd be great for my career, wouldn't it? What do you think I'm gonna do? Be ashamed? No. Do you know how many naked photos of people there are on the internet? So many. Like, I'd give a fuck. Honestly. Woman milling around doing normal things is someone's fetish 100%. I mean, for sure. But like, Tasty has a million clips that will keep you from ever running for office. It's okay. Fuck politics, man. I'm more of a commentary kind of lady anyway. You know? I'm an observer. I'm a commentator. You know? Politics out, kinky sex mirrors in. Stop it. No, I'm just an absurdist. I was missing your streams, but I'm surprised you're back so soon. Yeah. But, like, I'm also... Well, next month I'm going to be very poor. So, you know, sometimes I can't... Yeah. It was, I mean, a long time to take off, so... What games have you played here? So many. Do you know what I really want to play? The new Hellblade. I loved playing the first Hellblade. So I would really like to do that. So you'll be streaming more? Yeah. Yeah, the new Hellblade is out. Just out of curiosity, what are the top 3 sexy accents in your opinion? I don't know, I like the Scottish accent. I don't know. I don't think... I need to tell you that I just don't think that there is a sexy accent. I think there are sexy people. And I just don't think the accent has anything to do with it for me. Does that kind of make sense? Like, I don't really care what accent you have. There's a couple of accents I don't like, but I can't tell you because I just don't like those accents from previous experiences. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a certain name that someone could have that is an immediate swipe no forever. You know? And it's kind of the same. Like, if I know that you have an accent from somewhere and it pings a certain memory for me, goodbye. No, disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm not even getting to know you. You think accents contribute to your base impression? I don't think so. Dirty Bird, I would probably get it done in 1 or 2 streams anyway. Yeah, the audio design of the first Hellblade was something different. Do you want to hear me sing sick? Because it's like a stress relief for me. I think that's why I'm truly here, for the most selfish of reasons. 1, to sing Vox happy birthday, but 2, to also just like stress relief. This is a full-blown house deposit, so 2 years.
Thanks to a tiny_pusilus for my sub gift.
2 years. Kamari, that's such a long time to be here. Hi, Albugzo. That's such a long time. And Tiny, thank you for gifting that sub to Kamar. I am someone who until recent events you shared your secrets with, and your location you forgot to turn it off. And so I watch as you walk into some bar called the Black Dog and pierce new holes in my heart. You forgot to turn it off, and it hits me. I just don't understand how you don't miss me in the Black Dog when someone plays the starting line and you jump up, but she's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the magic fabric of our dreams. unspoken, and I may never open up the way I did for you. And all of those best laid plans, you said I needed a brave man, then proceeded to play him until I believed it too. And it kills me, I just don't understand how you don't miss me in the shower, and remember how my rain-soaked body was shaking. Do you hate me? Was it hazing from a cool fraternity I pledged, and I still mean it? Old habits die screaming. 6 weeks of breathing clean air, I still miss the smoke. Were you making fun of me with some esoteric joke? Now I wanna sell my house and set fire to all my clothes, and hire a priest to come and exorcise my demons. Even if I die screaming, and I hope you hear it. And I hope you miss me in the Black Dog when someone plays the starting line and you jump up, but she's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the tragic fabric of our dreaming. 'Cause tail between your legs, you're leaving, and I still can't believe it. 'Cause old habits die screaming. Okay, so my voice still kind of sucks, but oh well. Oh, Kamar, you're so nice. Thanks, Shaky. It felt longer to me than it actually was. What did? Like me going away? I'm sorry. I love Billy's new album. I don't know any of the songs off it yet properly. My favorite one is Hellblade. Yeah, because it's such an intense experience, I think. My favorite one is Birds of a Feather. I don't know if that'll be my favorite one to sing, but this is a full-blown house deposit, so
Less than 3. Hope you feel better soon.
me too. Dark Forces, 54 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lenda. Thank you for the 100 bits. The greatest is your Anthem and Wildflower. I like both. But yeah, no, I like it. Who's gonna stop us from waltzing into rekindled flames? If we know the steps anyway, we embroidered the memories of the time I was away. Stitching, we were just kids, babe. I said, I don't mind, it takes time. I thought I was better safe than starry-eyed. I felt a glow like this, never before And ever since, if you know it in one glimpse, it's legendary. You and I go from one kiss to getting married. Still alive, killing time at the cemetery. Never quite buried in your suit and tie. In the nick of time, you low down boy, stand up guy, Holy Ghost, you told me I'm the love of your life. You said I'm the love of your life. About 1,000,000 times. Who's gonna tell me the truth when you blew in with the winds of fate and told me I reformed you when your impressionist paintings of heaven turned out to be fakes? Well, you took me to hell too, and all at once the ink bleeds. Con man sells a fool a get love quick scheme. But I felt a hole like this never before and never since. If you know it in one glimpse, it's legendary. You and I thought that all time was momentary. Still alive, killing time at the cemetery. Never quite buried. You signify in black and white all those plot twists, dynamite. Mr. Steal your girl, make her cry. You said I'm the love of your life. You tucked me under the table, talking rings and talking cradles. I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all. Dancing phantoms on the terrace. Are they second-hand embarrassed that I can't get out of bed 'cause something counterfeit's dead? It was legendary. It was momentary. It was unnecessary, should have let it stay buried. What a valiant roar, what a bland goodbye. The coward claimed he was a lion. I'm combing through the braids of lies. I'll never leave, never mind. Our field of dreams engulfed in fire. Your arsons match your somber eyes, and I'll still see it until I die. You're the loss of my life. I love that one. Yeah, it's from the new album. So many songs from the new album grow on you after a few listens. Like, yeah, some of them are incredible. Hey!
Deposit. So
Turks cheers.
Dark Hawk, thank you so much for the 44 months. I'm so grateful. You look gorgeous. It's because I am gorgeous on the inside. How you doing? I'm sick, so I could look more gorgeous, but I'll take your compliment. Oh, really, Louis? Wouldn't say I'm in love? Are you new? I don't think I can sing Won't Say I'm in Love in the state that I'm in. Also, I don't usually do... Oh, whatever. No, not the chickens. I did have a great holiday, Rookie. Do you take requests? I do. Usually they're $10 though. Because I'm a filthy capitalist. Yeah, I know where it's from. Yeah. Look at me, giving out freebies. What is this, socialism? If there's a price for rotten judgment, I guess I've already won that. No man is worth the aggravation. That's ancient history, been there, done that.
Who you think you're kidding? He's the earth and heaven, so you try to keep it hidden. Honey, we can see right
Oh
through your
no. Oh, no chance, no way. I won't say it, no, no.
Why deny it?
It's too cliche. I won't say I'm in love. I thought my heart had learned its lesson. It feels so good when you start out. My head is screaming, get a grip, girl. Unless you're dying to cry your heart out. Oh, I won't say it, no, no.
Give up, give in, check the thrill you're in love.
This scene won't play. I won't say I'm in love. The way I face, I won't say it. Get off my case, I won't say it.
Now don't be proud, it's okay, you're allowed.
Oh, at least out loud, I won't say I'm in love. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Yeah, it's funny. You can sound sick as fuck and still be able to like partially sing. Not great, but you know. So Rhodium, 58 months. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. That's a very long time. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Yeah, not thriving. Not thriving, really. But that's okay. I could smell the black currant soothers. I wish I had black currant soothers. Oh my God. It's your best cover. I do love singing Fake Plastic Trees. I do like that song a lot. Is that from Little Shop of Horrors? No, that one's from Hercules. Yeah, that one's from Hercules. This might sound okay, actually. Hold on. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the surface In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and dead. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs their voices never shared. No one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they'd made. And the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was for me. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence. Not at the Neolithic sites, but you could definitely touch stuff. You couldn't touch stuff at like Scarabray or what was the other place called? Oh, please, thank you so much. But there were places that you could touch stuff, or at least walk amongst stuff. Like you were like able to touch some of the really old stones, which was kind of cool. But yeah, not really. I'm just going to shut the door and heat up this room a little bit because it's a little cold.
This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
Not sure what's prettier, your voice or the
I'm glad you like the emote.
Mixel spin.
But I'll take the compliment on my voice too. Thank you. No, I didn't get to sing the Skyboat song. I can sing it now though. I didn't get to sing it. I get really shy about like singing or making it known that I can sing, I suppose. I just get a bit funny about it. So I don't do it. My holiday was amazing, Macca's. Thank you for the 27 months. It was amazing. Time of my life. I'm so sick. That's fine. Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that lass be I? Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. Billow and breeze, islands and seas, mountains of rain and sun. All that was good, all that was fair, all that was me is gone. Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Say, could that lass be I? Mary of soul, she sailed on a day over the sea to sky. I don't actually think I caught it off anyone. I think I got it off the plane. Like, airplane air is fucked. Honestly, everything in Scotland kind of looks and sounds like that. I don't know how to explain it any other way. Like, everything just kind of sounds like that. Hey, Matt, how did the jazz karaoke go? I didn't end up doing it. Like, if I had a couple of regrets, it would be like that I wasn't more confident and like brave. I've got to get better at that. Like, there were moments that I was like brave, but I could have been more brave. And like cared a little less. Like Marita brave, yeah. Like I could have been extra brave. It's okay. We live and we learn. We find on. So you got one free request already. Pipe down. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why? Then oh why can't I? Please, same. Like, the braver I get as I get older, I only regret the times that I have been less brave. So, I'm getting better though. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, oh birds they fly over the rainbow. Why then oh why can't I? Yes, birds they fly over the rainbow. Why then oh why can't I? Oh, birds they fly over the rainbow. Why then oh why can't I? I didn't get a Greg's sausage roll. I forgot about it entirely. I'm finishing before 8 so that everyone can watch a movie. We're going to do movie night 8 o'clock. It's Fox's birthday and Fox's choice of movie. So, and I am sick as fuck, and I'm just here to show my face and yeah. I swear to God, I'm not faking it. I feel like, I know this is going to sound stupid and I know you guys don't think this way, but sometimes I feel like, especially like because I came back from a holiday, that people are just, what do you call it? Like they're just, I don't know, they just think I'm faking or something because I don't want to be here. I do want to be here. I know I'll have to go back for Greg's. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like people think I'm tricking. I'm really sick still. I swear I'm not tricking. I feel like shit. You know. I hope I feel better tomorrow. Horse from the concert. I went to a concert 2.5 weeks ago. No, not Horse from a concert. I don't know. Also, in like, what is like a really... I did, Louis. I love that song so much. I did catch it on the long plane ride home. No, I mean, the concert was incredible. I did lose my voice for about a day. But no, that's not why my voice is fucked now. Oh, nice, Rookie. If the cough gets worse and your lungs feel weird, get it checked. Pneumonia easy to fix, but will kick your ass if you ignore it. Okay, if I'm like I did say yeah. I just did a telehealth and I got a prescription for antibiotics, but I don't want to take antibiotics if I don't have to, because I don't like it. Did you get sleep yesterday? I'm getting sleep on and off. But you know how when you're sick, you're kind of just in and out of sleep, and so like your body clock just goes kind of fucked. So yeah, I'm sleeping, but yes, because famously your body clock is not fucked normally. Okay, while I'm sick, you're not allowed to call me out. Those are the rules, okay? You're not allowed to do that. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright, blessed day, and the dark, sacred nights. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I talk a lot of politics, sis. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They're really saying I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I always get sus when people are way too nice to me. You've only heard one song. Sus sus muggus. Sus muggus. But thank you. But yeah, I do news and politics most of the time. I'm just unwell. So I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, I think to myself, what wonderful world. Night Monster, have a good one. That's very early. Or late. Depending on everything. We hereby conduct this post-mortem. He was a hothouse flower to my outdoorsman. Our maladies were such we could not cure them. And so a touch that was my birthright became foreign. Come one, come all, it's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends, will tell no one except all of our friends. We must know, how did it end? We were blind to unforeseen circumstances. We learned the right steps to different dances and fell victim to interlopers' glances. Lost the game of chance, what were the chances? So they'll go home to their husbands, not 'cause they know they can trust him, then feverishly calling their cousins. Guess who we ran into at the shops, walking in circles like she was lost. Didn't you hear? They called it all off, one gasp and then, how did it end? Say it once again with feeling, how the death rattle breathing silenced as the soul was leaving. The deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling. My beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree. D-Y-I-N-G. It's happening again. How did it end? I can't pretend like I understand. How did it end? It's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends, will tell no one except all of our friends, but I still don't know, how did it end? A lot of them have grown on me as well, Vox. It's weird how that happens, right? Like the first time you hear something, you're like a bit weird about it, and then give it a couple listens. Like some songs are immediate bangers, right? But some are not. Hi, oui, bonjour, by the way. Anybody else who has dropped in to say hello? I hope you are doing good. Oh. When will I be good again? When will I be healthy? June. Oh, tasty shush. I'll be fine. I'm recovering. This one's a slow burn. This is a slow burn. I don't know if I know this one very well, but your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in darkness, named Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and I just watched it happen as the decade would play us for fools. You saw my bones out with somebody new who seemed like you would have bullied you in school, and you just watched it happen. If you want to break my cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were. If you want to tear my world apart, just say you've always wondered. You said some things that I can't unabsorb. You turned me into an idea of sorts. You needed me, but you needed drugs more, and I couldn't watch it happen. I changed into goddesses, villains and fools, changed plans and lovers and outfits and rules, all to outrun my desertion of you, and you just watched it. If you want to break my cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were. If you want to tear my world apart, just say you've always wondered. The glint in my eye traced the depth of your sigh. I don't know how the rest goes. But that's a slow burn for me. Do you want to know why? Because I fucking hated the title. Like, what kind of title is Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, right? Like, how is that relatable at all? But then I listened to the lyrics and I'm like, oh, kind of hits, kind of slays, kind of good. Actually a good song. Is it you playing the piano? No. No, it's unfortunately not me playing the piano. Diddling, diddling. But I actually don't know how the rest of the song goes. Albug, so you're giving cringe. Is Tasty playing? Yes, I have a local dinosaur that plays all my songs for me.
This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
Hey Bart, you wanna see my new chainsaw and hockey mask?
Pipehead. 48 months. Holy. 4 years? In this economy? Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. Thank you. Hope you're proud of me for getting ready to spend like 2 hours with you guys. Because I looked very bad about 2 hours ago. I think, have I gotten Miriam Brakeman before? I feel like I have. Yeah, I think I have. I don't know where all these new people came from tonight, and they all just say one word or one sentence. Like, did I get a bunch of follows? Because, like, none of these are new follows and then a sentence. They're, like, old follows. Oh, thanks, Evan. Both proud and horrified about your capability to do this. Followers only is not on. Oh, that's why. I was going to say, because none of these people followed. They just decided that I suck. No, it's fine. It's been fine with it off, I think. I just have to remember that when I'm like judging people talking to me. Do you know what I mean? The North remembers. Want to judge, but specifically. Well, I forgot about the Gregs. Also, I didn't really get a chance. Like, I had such big English breakfasts every morning, you know? Need a shot of whiskey? No. I've been doing lemon drinks. I think I'll have soup tonight. And then I'll make proper soup tomorrow. Tumen. You don't need one shot of whiskey, so two then? Honestly, I need a whole new office. I want to drink whiskey once my office feels like me. At the moment, I hate it. It needs to be revamped in so many ways. And like this white thing, I hate it so much. And my dad was so nice to me to give it to me. But now I want it gone. It needs to be brown and wooden in the background. But it also has to have cupboards because I have to be able to put my towels in it because I have nowhere else to store my towels. I don't want to go to IKEA. It'll give me social anxiety. Yeah, same, Fox. That's taste. They have home delivery, but no meatballs. I've got a lot of organizing to do, to be very real with you. Guessing Ama? No. No, chat. We don't do, no. No, we don't do, I will do, Facebook Marketplace or something like that to find something a little bit more unique. I just, yeah, nah, fuck that. It annoys me. I like having things that I like, you know? I don't know how to explain it. I have a game to recommend. Should we go back into the gaming era? Yeah, I'm a gamer again now. I don't even do politics. You like having things that you like. I know I'm so kooky. I'm like different to everybody else who like having things that they don't like. I'm also just dumb. It's not a feng shui thing. No, it's that I don't like building furniture. It's that building furniture is for when you have somebody with masculine energy who wants to build furniture. And I'm just really in my feminine right now, and I just don't want to build furniture. I want the furniture to come pre-made, and I want it to be very pretty, and I want it to already be filled with energy, and I don't want to have to make it. I just don't. Yes, but the cabinet that was offered by Party Hardy may not suit my requirements because I need somewhere to be able to store stuff, and I don't know if it's big enough. And I think it might be too old on the inside for me to store towels. So that's a slight issue for me. This is what you have friends for. Come over for dinner and then you hit them with IKEA assembly. I would never do that. Do you know how much like of a burden trauma I have? You think I would trick people? Come on now. No. I don't know if I'll be able to hit any of these notes, but was any of it true? Gazing at me starry-eyed in your Jehovah's Witness suit. Who the fuck was that guy? You tried to buy some pills from a friend of friends of mine. They just ghosted you. Now you know what it feels like. And I don't even want you back, I just want to know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal. And I don't miss what we had, but could someone give a message to the smallest man who ever lived? You hung me on your wall, stabbed me with your push pins, in public showed me off, the sank in stoned oblivion. 'Cause once your queen had come, you treat her like an also-ran. You didn't measure up in any measure of a man. And I don't even want you back, I just want to know if rusting my sparkling summer was the goal. And I don't miss what we had, but could someone give a message to the smallest man who ever lived? We sent by someone who wanted me dead? Did you sleep with a gun underneath our bed? Were you writing a book? Were you a sleeper cell spy? In 50 years will all this be declassified, and you'll confess why you did it, and I'll say good riddance, 'cause it wasn't sexy once, it wasn't forbidden. I would have died for your sins, instead I just died inside. And you deserve prison, but you won't get time. You slide into inboxes and slip through the bars.
Tiny
Crash
underscore
my
Priscilla skipped
party
3 months
in
of
your
200
rental
They've
car. You
51,060
said
months in the
normal
channel.
girls were boring, but you were gone by the morning. You kicked out the stage lights, but you're still performing. And in plain sight you hid, but you are what you did. And I'll forget you, but I'll never forgive the smallest man who ever lived. Tiny, thank you for gifting 3 months to Fat
Full-blown house
Baptist.
deposit. So
Hey!
Heart, orange heart, yellow
Nom,
heart,
thank
green
you.
heart, blue heart, purple heart, heart.
Thank you for the 26 months. I am very grateful. Also, hi Alfredo. How you doing? Yeah, she hits the notes live so well. Hi Kale. I'm doing well. I'm sick, actually. That's a lie. I am basically doing a little mini stream so that people don't forget me. But yeah, I am suffering. I caught some sort of disease on a plane, and it has not been a particularly enjoyable experience, but that's okay. It's all right. I had a perfect holiday, so we can't win everything. And look, if you want some positivity, today I washed my hair and it feels clean. So, you know, it's a good start. Lol, Vic. I've had it with diseases in general. I love how we all just ignore it now, though. Like, I'm so despondent. Like, no one gives a shit. Pretty sure I'm in the process of coming down with COVID. Oh, I'm sorry. That's shit. I've done 3 tests, and apparently this isn't COVID, but I just don't know if it matters anymore. There just seems to be enough stuff that, like, you just get something. Like, no matter what. You still wear the mask, but not at concerts or social gatherings. I mean, the thing is, if everyone doesn't wear masks, masks do nothing. That's the annoying thing. If everybody decided to wear masks, we'd be much better off. But the reality is, like, so for example, I could have worn a mask on the plane. But the reality is there's not really much point. Because unless you're not going to eat or drink or anything like that, wearing a mask is kind of stupid. Because a mask will stop your particles going out a little bit. But like if you're taking your mask off and on to eat and bringing your hands to your face, it's not particularly effective. You'd wear one on a plane regardless. I don't know. You can look at the science for yourself. I don't think you understand how vehemently pro-mask I was. Like, if you watch my content, you know how I was just, like, begging people to mask at a certain time. And it would have been great if everybody did it. And it was good for a time, but now it's more complex than being like, wear masks, they work. It's just like, I don't want to take away from wearing masks. They do, right? Like doctors and nurses wear masks for a reason. But it's more to protect patients than it is to stop them contracting anything. And that's just the reality of it. What? Do you need to go outside to wee-wees? Is that what do you need to do wee-wees? Hey, Spirit Warrior. Don't we all wear masks? It's true. I'm wearing a mask right now, a functioning human being, while I literally, my body feels so weak that I could just fall on the floor. I think people kind of forgot how bad COVID was. I don't think so. I just think people are exhausted. I don't think human beings really know how to process the world around them right now. There's a genocide people are ignoring. Look, here's my hot take. Here's my hot rage take from yesterday. Everybody who posted that AI image of Rafa, like, it's a good start, but it's the black square. Of support for Palestine. And it's enraging. I'm so glad that there are now people who feel comfortable enough to be like, hey guys, maybe genocide is wrong, but fuck, man. We have been screaming for months. Months. I've been screaming since the start. And it was so unpopular because God forbid you see somebody who has a different way of life to you and think that they deserve to not be annihilated. And then I find it really frustrating to watch like performative activism. Yeah, I saw that video and it fucked me up, Louis. Oh, wait, hold on. Pixel actually does need to pee. I'll be right back. Yeah, it came up on my TikTok. That, the video. of the headless baby. And it was just traumatizing. I would not recommend. I mean, like, there is a reason that I am an absurdist now. Because it is just, I don't know. It is just an insane thing to have to exist in this world and then make yourself dinner. What's an absurdist? Oh, it's just where I'm at in my philosophy. So absurdism is a philosophy that is basically like, why try and make sense of anything? So I've kind of moved on from attempting to create meaning in my life. No, it's not nihilism. No, it's quite different. Nihilism is nothing has any meaning. Absurdism is kind of just like, wow, this is all insane. I guess I'll just do my best. There's a genocide happening and I'm boiling an egg. No, yeah, exactly, Vox. It's just, we do philosophy nights here. Actually, usually, well, tonight's usually a history night. Is it Thursday? I don't even know what day it is. Is it Thursday? Usually on Thursdays we do history nights, but usually Wednesdays we do philosophy, and we can probably go over absurdism again, but basically it's not, for me, at least my experience of that being my philosophy right now, or at least the one I feel like helps me cope with the world right now. It's that I am not trying to give my life so much meaning as I am just existing and trying not to judge it so much. Because, you know, bearing witness to genocide while being able to do nothing about it is pretty fucked. And like in Australia, you can sign petitions and you can call your representatives and you can yell at Penny Wong and you can be disappointed in Anthony Albanese and you can do all of those things. But at the end of the day, none of them matter when it comes to this issue because Australia is 20-something million people and America is 330-something million people. And the reality is Australia will not make any decision, not a single decision that puts at risk our alliance with America. We just won't do it. There is not a government in Australia that will put our national security at risk in that way. So we are beholden to the choices of America. It's the same with England. And like that doesn't mean you should stop being loud. But it is a point of what effect can you have? You have to make it so publicly unpopular for America to change their position so that then Australia can change theirs, because Australia isn't going to change their position before America does. That's just not something that's going to happen. New Zealand can. But I thought Australia follows the UK. Yeah, but like all of the Western countries are somewhat allied, right? Australia is the UK as well in some ways because of being part of the Commonwealth. This is one of the reasons why I love being American, though. Why? Also, hi, Mom Mac. If only the common had wealth. Based. Exactly, Drew. And I look, I don't cover the news as much as I did in the past because, yeah, you've got to balance it out. Scotland, Ireland, and Norway took a big stand. Some of these countries can get away with it, and so, well, yeah, and that's really important. Being a bully is fun. That's so embarrassing for you. Honestly, I'm literally gonna ban you for that. You can have 1 hour. I'm not gonna be live in 1 hour. Come back next stream, and if you're not annoying, you can stay. That's so embarrassing. Two for two in the annoying department there. By the way, in case you didn't know this about me and you're new, I am the kind of woman that will ban you for being annoying. Like, you don't have to say something bigoted for me to ban you. I will ban you because you're annoying me. Rain band? What's a rain band? I don't think Tasty's ever been banned. I might have threatened a ban here and there, you know. No, you're all annoying. I tolerate all of you. Because, you know, I'm so in my feminine that I'm like up to here with empathy. Oh, huge rain ban most of Oz right now. Oh, well, that makes sense. There must be an amount of nations that stand up and say enough. Yes, but without America making a change, most Western nations, it won't make any difference. Like, I used to have faith in bodies like the UN. And while I believe the UN is important, I don't even think it's functioning right now because of the Security Council. Like, there is a power disparity that exists within the UN that makes it ineffective. Also, I'm bitter. I'm bitter at the way the conversation that has played out on social media. I'm bitter at the way hordes of people choose who to condemn for activism or lack of activism. Like, it's so frustrating to me. Like, some new leftist will get on TikTok and make a video about some other creator who hasn't been a good enough political ally and cancel them. But they will never engage with politics. They will never engage with commentary beyond petty internet drama. And I find it tiring. And then sometimes that'll happen on a larger scale and, you know, an influencer will be cancelled for not speaking up or not having a good enough opinion or not doing enough. And I find that so annoying. And it's because, do you want to know why? It's because it feels effective. to people using social media because you almost are guaranteed a response, right? You've opened a line of communication, and so it feels like something effective you can do. You cancel a little influencer that maybe has 100,000 followers, right? And it feels effective. You're like, I did something good. I'm a moral person. This person didn't speak out on Palestine. No, you've just made them bitter against the whole movement. No, see, it's not democracy in a nutshell. It's like hyper pseudo moral democracy that isn't actually democracy. It's misplaced anger. Like, a lot of these people will have never called any of their representatives. And the effectiveness of the activism is so short-lived. Doesn't Adam Curtis talk about this? Is it in the Discord? Here I was thinking I was having original, insightful thoughts, but no. Of course, somebody came before me, as per usual. I find it really gross how the mob mentality kind of works. And I don't want to be like, oh, this is fucking cancel culture, because it makes you sound like a fucking conservative reactionary, which I am not. But fuck, man, as I become an elder leftist, I swear to God, some of my takes sound centrist as fuck, and it's so sad. And I'm not. When you watch the same thing happen over and over again, it just feels so snooze. So incredibly snooze. But I've got my torch here ready to attack someone. Just use some direction. Just attack me at this point. I just think people expect perfection from regular human beings who are also just trying their best. It's called hypernormalization, and its main thesis is our current weird world and the hyper-individual response and leftist infighting. And the final point is the only real solution is that we're probably going to have to give up our personal pet projects and commit to a larger goal. You reckon? My God. When people have based their identities around lots of mini labels, you reckon you're going to be able to get the left to give up personal pet projects? It's not happening. So I love the solution. There is a reason I don't label anything, right? Because I do think it adds to a larger cohesiveness of community. That is important. But when people are finding solidarity in smaller and smaller groups and focusing on an in-group within an in-group within an in-group so that there are out-groups, I don't know. Chat, am I bitter and jaded and old and just irrelevant? No, I am, right? It's just the cold talking. I definitely don't do it. I don't think many people can pull up examples of when I've like forced fighting with anyone. You've seen enough to recognize patterns. Did you get cancelled? No. Do I seem cancelled? I'm tired and I'm sick, but I don't think I'm cancelled yet. You're not supposed to let me wink. You seem to be in a weakened state. You mean weakened? I am suffering, my friend. I'm suffering. I'm just here to try and make a few subs so that I can go back to being passed out on my couch, but like not homeless, you know? Hello, would you like to contribute to my sick leave? Have you considered subscribing? I'm joking, sort of. I'm not actually joking. I hope I get well soon too. I'm really just sad that I'm going to miss a couple of my friends' birthdays. Half the streamers make money sleeping these days. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just nothing, Louis. Look, on the internet bubble is kind of fucked in that way as well. I think liberalism is so much more widespread than leftism. On the internet, it feels like the left is a bigger part of society than it is. Yeah, there are a lot of young leftists these days who understand that capitalism is causing us all sorts of issues, that wealth disparity is causing us all sorts of issues, and there's just not much. But in the Overton window and in the what is acceptable to talk about in the mainstream is so far right. Oh my God, Fullerton. I love that you got CBAT. I love that. That's probably the one donation I'm getting this stream.
Get well soon.
And you got CBAT. do, 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 do. Like, most people haven't considered politics beyond whatever is presented to them by their current government. Like, most people don't know or haven't educated themselves about different political ideologies. They don't even know how capitalism came to be, or how or different kinds of economics. They don't know. And so most people exist in a world where things are far more simplified and comfortable. Two CBATs? Damn.
Gambling for CBAT.
Damn, that's two CBATs? Wow. Wow. The likelihood of CBAT is less than 50%. I think it's 40% I've got it set at. So look at you guys thriving. No, they don't teach this stuff in school because they don't want you to know this in school. Quack the duck. Like, schooling is an institution. Like, school is teaching you to be a functioning member of society, and society is currently a capitalist society. So what you are taught at school is to help you function in a way that you are productive. But see, millennials are a bit despondent to that because, is despondent the right word there? Or a bit averse to that because like when we graduated and went to university and then graduated university, the jobs that were available to us were cafe jobs. Millennials were told, follow your dreams. Your dreams are available to you. You know, the world is your oyster. And then there was no oyster. We had a 2008 financial crisis. And then like a bunch of shit. The fuck? How did you all get CBAT? Thank you for funding my medicinal whiskey. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Nonanon. Man, you all got so lucky. Is it? I mean, that's wild. And yeah, a lot of people are invested in upholding the system as well, right? Like even all of us, if you live in the West, you are partially conditioned to upholding a capitalist system because our comfort depends on the exploitation of other countries who manufacture raw materials for cheap. Yeah? Now, I'm not saying that there's any quick fixes for any of that. But like in Australia, if you own a house, you are somewhat invested in upholding a system because home ownership is closely tied to superannuation. Like the property market is closely tied to superannuation and retirement and wealth and safety. And so there are so many people for which maintaining the current financial system is maintaining their safety. But the problem is the wealth disparity is going so far now that the younger people, including myself, who have no access to the housing market, the wealth disparity will become so large that the system will cease to function. Like in Australia, we have significant aged care issues. We have significant education issues. We have significant healthcare issues in which we will not have enough staff. We are not encouraging enough women to have children for so many reasons. That is, there's not enough incentives. That is, the relationship between men and women is not good enough. That is, we have a domestic violence problem in Australia. One woman has died every 4 days from domestic violence in Australia this year. And it happened again just last week. A man killed a mother and a daughter thinking it was his ex-wife before killing himself. And it just keeps happening. So that like there are some really fundamental societal issues that if we don't address, then there's not really anywhere to go. Oh my God, Fox, I do remember. I mean, look, guys, I think the only way any of us, like I'm a political channel, I will be covering the elections that are happening very soon. There's one in the UK soon, and there is one in America just after that, and I will be covering them both. And I do think the only way we make it through either of those things is if we laugh about them. I really do. Is there a gun issue in Australia? No, guns were banned. As much as we can shit on John Howard for being not great, he did have balls and he did ban guns. After the Port Arthur massacre, guns were banned. You can still have a gun here. You have to be registered. It's just access to guns here is strictly controlled. So yeah. Even the knife problem is not that bad. We had a pretty horrific stabbing incident in which a man who hated women killed 6 women in a shopping center. And there has been like a few copycats. It's just not a great time to be a woman in Australia or anywhere. That's all. Yeah, there was a buyback program, Vox. That being said, the gun issue in Australia was much more easily fixed than a gun issue in America. I am of the opinion the left in America. You should have a gun. I do not think you can get rid of guns in America. I think it will be the downfall and one of the most tragic parts of an America that is ceasing to function democratically. I think it's probably one of the greatest mistakes that could have been made in the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. But I just, those people didn't have foresight, and amendments existed for a reason. But politics was politics, and yeah, I think in America you should do what you can to arm yourself. I'm not even kidding. If I was American, I would have a gun. I would be so educated in the way that guns work, and I would have a gun. I wish I could tell you I was a progressive that believed in not having a gun, but I think it's silly in America right now. And it's so dangerous. I don't know how you're comfortable with having a gun, especially if you have kids in the house or something like that. But yeah, I think one of society's biggest problems is our inability is our inability to detach from the past the things that worked and the things that need improvement. And that is my greatest frustration. I tweeted about it, right? As well. What Israel has done to the people of Gaza will forever taint conversations for Jewish people around the world. Now, obviously, that is not the main conversation to be had right now. The main conversation is still what Israel is doing to Palestinians. But a side conversation to be had is what Israel is doing to Jewish people everywhere. Jewish people who do not condone the actions of Israel. Jewish people who are still just the mention of the Holocaust, the way that this conversation is happening, where people are just okay, well, it's just history repeating, and it's just so sad. Israel's accusations of anti-Semitism, for anyone critical of their actions, devalues the accusation. Very much so. It's just, it is complicated so much. And I mean, it's been going on for a while, right? It's not something new. I think one of the most frustrating things, one of the most frustrating comments I keep seeing under videos is, oh, well, where were you on October 7th? You know? Why weren't you sad for the people who were killed on October 7th? No, everybody was sad for the people that were killed on October 7th. But we're talking years. We're going all the way back to the Nakba. We're going so far back. This conflict goes so far back that October 7th didn't happen in a vacuum. And the West is so easily and quick to demonize people of a certain faith and call them terrorists. Look, I condemn Hamas. I am not supporting Hamas, but the existence of Hamas exists because they were supported by Israel. Israel supported Hamas as a functioning government for a time. Like, they exist because Israel wanted them to exist. And also, interesting how this opportunity just presented itself. Like, and obviously all of this is a real oversimplification of everything that's happened. But it's just exhausting.
House deposit, so...
Soon, thank you for the 50 months. Gaza has the right to defend itself. Gaza has always had the right to defend itself. Like 98% of casualties in this situation, soon, thank you for gifting, Zach, have been Palestinians. Yeah?
Soon 219 gifted a tier 1 sub to Zakab. They have given 198
It's an occupation. It's never been a war. Israel controls Palestinians' access to water, electricity, everything. And you're like, it's a war? No, it's not balanced in any way. It's an occupation. Also, Albatra, thank you for the 33 months. And I see a sneaky tier 3 there as well. What the fuck? Thank you. It's so one-sided. And that's not difficult. That's not difficult to see. Like, you just need two eyes.
219 gifted a tier 1 sub to Samdyat. They have given 199 gift subs in the channel.
Soon, thank you for gifting Samdia as well. That's very kind. But if I say that, it's really easy to read as anti-Semitism, but it's not. It's not. $200 gifted subs to the channel soon. Chat, can we get some free will spam? Soon, thank you so much for supporting my content for so long, and for gifting subs to members of the community who, you know, really contribute. It does not go unnoticed. I notice how specific your subs usually are as well. I'm really grateful. Israel is getting away with it not because of what happened in Germany in the 1940s, but because they have the backing of America. And America is happy to use Israel as a weapons base in the Middle East. Well, not the Middle East, but you know what I mean. I completely agree with you, Just Roni. Zionism isn't necessarily a fascist ethno-state project as well. One of my friends who, Joe, who I've talked with extensively about this, who worked for the Palestinian delegation, etc.
Soon 219 gifted a tier 1 sub to Jao
Soon, that's very kind.
They have given 201 gift subs
there was
in the
Zionism
channel.
that existed originally that wasn't necessarily for fascist ethno-state. That's not it like that's not why it originally existed. But I think now, it's pretty obvious what the end goal is here with the specific government. I think it's very obvious what Benjamin Netanyahu end goal is, and it's not the free and comfortable lives of Palestinians. Oh, my YouTube stream crashed? Oh well. Would it come back up? Maybe I'm banned. Oh no, YouTube's still up. Maybe just try refreshing, Drew. Look, I in no conspiracy theory sort of way. The reality is that there is a lot of money that comes from Israel into America and from Jewish people into Joe Biden. If you look at Joe Biden's campaign money, it's a lot of Jewish money. Now that's not anti-Semitic for me to say that. I am not anti-Semitic in any way. That is just the reality. And Biden going into a November election is not going to make any choices that threaten the inflow of money. He just isn't. Neither will his opposition, to be fair. No. The military-industrial complex in America is a functioning thing that continues to chug along. I still think that there is a chance that Trump wins. Which would be insane. But I've said it from the beginning, and I will continue to say it. I am very concerned. And the fact that I might have to cover another 4 years of Trump is just so insane to me. No, see, like there is a huge spectrum of opinions here, and everybody is confident one way or the other. There's no way he lasts another 8 years. He's dead before 8 years is up. So I think it's 4 years. I don't know what they're injecting him with to keeping him alive 8 years, but lol, Brian. What a funny little loophole you found. Polling means nothing. Polling, I mean, like polls are all good and well. I'm just not gonna care. No, this is why I am an absurdist, right? Because the reality is most of this shit is out of my control. So I'm going to make my silly little soups. I'm going to go on my silly little holidays. I'm going to get drunk with my friends. I'm going to walk my dog. I'm going to live my life. I will experience joy. I will laugh. I will take pretty photos. And at the same time, I will consume the horrors of the world. And I will be like, wow, this is really fucked up that I have to consume this. But I will continue to do so. And I will try not to become so mentally ill that I have a breakdown once again and book an overseas trip on a whim. But can I guarantee that? No, I cannot. So please subscribe today so that I can once again have a mental breakdown, and book a trip overseas on a whim. Thank you. Why do you, and then when you tell people why you subscribe to Pixel Smixel, you can be like, well, she helps me consume the horrors, and then occasionally I get pretty photos from a holiday.
Boy!
Lander
That's all I want in my life.
486
Thank you.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Older.
Landa, thank you for the gifted sub. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Spudgy Bub. Anyway, if you're new here, hi, I'm Pixel. Don't forget to follow. I have follower mode off at the moment because I'm a gift. No, I'm just being brave because usually I get abused.
Full-blown house
But
deposit. So
oh my God, 6 months in advance? I'm booking a holiday right now. I'm rich. I'm actually booking my holiday right now. Wow. Look at that income security for me. Brian, that's very kind. Thank you. You've unionized your workplace? Okay, that's a huge slay. Who knows? Just Ronnie? Oh, I do not feel well. Luckily, we're moving on to movie night in exactly 10 minutes. What movie are we watching again, Vox? I'm not watching it. I am probably going to for Furiosa. Oh, no, I kind of want to watch that. But don't tell anyone. That's a secret because it's way too new. Do you know what I mean? But, oh, I really want to watch that. Oh, I want to watch it so bad. I don't know. I just know I'm going to fall asleep. Have you heard me yawning the last however long? Oh. I saw the new Gosling. I watched The Fall Guy. I loved it. It was so bad. It was so self-aware bad that it was good. I loved it. It had so much Kennedy. It was great. It was so good. I loved it. I thought it was so good. And I love Emily Blunt. And I love Ryan Gosling. And I love that other lady who's in Ted Lasso. What's her name? She's in so many things, and I don't know her name. But I loved it. It's so self-aware bad. Like, it's one of those rom-coms that you know it's bad. Hannah Waddingham. And you know when a movie is just, like, self-aware and bad, it's the best movie ever? Yeah, I loved it. 10 out of 10. So fair, please. I'm going to fall asleep. Maybe I'll just put it on to start with. But the reality is I am just dead to the world in exactly 15 minutes. I wish it wasn't. There's a chance I'm back tomorrow. So just nest it up. I've been nesting it up for days now. I would wait to watch that particular movie for quality reasons. Yeah. Yeah. Shogun, it's really good. Actually, I'd heard that. Who watched that recently that said it was good? Yeah, no, you have to. Don't you dare watch it without your girlfriend. That would be rude. That would be so rude. You can't do that. Oh, Jakuri. Get a life. Like, I know you think you have an original thought right now, but one day you're going to look back on this moment, right? And you're going to be like, God, that was so embarrassing. I can't believe I did that on the internet. Why am I the way that I am? And then you're going to be like, okay, it's time to be better. Hi, Katie. It's a pot. It is a pot. It's you cook bread in it. All right. Well, that was clear. Enjoy your stream. Well, I was, and I will be again. Thank you. Yes, just Rooney. Oh my God, I feel so ill.
This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
Hey, Sandoval, 40 months. Thank you so much. Chat, I'll be back tomorrow, most likely. I don't know what time. It is bad quality, Vox, I think, but double check with Tiny. Yeah, I would pick something else. You might just have to be a bit patient for that one. Oh. You're fine. How are you to know? I'm gonna rain fire. I assume there will probably still be a movie night in Discord. Don't know what the movie will be, but if you would like to hang out, you probably want to do that. I don't know what's going on over on Via's stream, but I assume it's insane. So if you feel like a bit of insanity, enjoy. If not, go watch a movie in Discord, you know? I am going to pass out now. Like, not even kidding. My eyes are closing. I am dead. I am death. I am death. I am at one with about to be dead. And I'm very excited to be dead. I'm sorry that you only got a little baby stream. As soon as I am healthy, then we'll be back into normal, thriving content. But for now, it is what it is. Be good to yourselves, everybody. Drink some water. Bye.